Back in kindergarten, when we used to sing a song, put your right foot in, put your right foot out, put your right foot in, shake it all about, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay. Because the hokey pokey was fun when I was 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. But when it relates to your faith, you don't need the hokey pokey. Oh God. You can't come to church on one Sunday. Oh, help me, Holy Ghost. And don't come the next Sunday. Stick your right foot in. Stick your right foot out. You can't come to church one week and praise and lift him up and shout. Oh, God, help me up in here. And give him glory one week. And the next week, you're looking like God never did anything for you. We got too many hokey pokey folk in the house of God. They're cold one day, hot the next day. They speak to you one day, don't speak to you the next day. I wish I could talk to somebody up in here. Help me, Holy Ghost. They pray for me today, but Pastor, they're praying on you tomorrow. They shout with me today, but they're stabbing me in the back tomorrow. Oh, God, help me now. They're laughing with me today, but they're lying on me tomorrow. They're my bosom buddies today, but they're backstabbing me. Oh God, they're backstabbing me tomorrow. We got too many hokey pokey spirits in the house of God. I'll sit on the side next to you this Sunday, but next Sunday I'm gonna move all over here so I can't touch you. I can't shake your hand. Too many hokey pokey going on in the house of God. But look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we don't need that hokey pokey spirit. Do I have a witness here? I'm so glad that God has made a way. I'm so glad that God has provided for me. I'm so glad that I got tired of the hokey pokey. Hop here, join this church because I got mad at the pastor. So I hop over here and join this church because I think I can have my way. But since I can't have my way on this side, I'm going to hop over here in this denomination. Do I have a witness here? But I'm so glad that one day God is going to catch you in your hopping. Do I have a witness here? We got to be like that old hymn. Do I have any old school folk in here? It says, on Christ, the solid rock I stand. Oh, God. I feel a fit coming on up in here. On Christ, the solid rock I stand. Don't get on the drums, boy. All of the ground is sinking sand. Say yeah. Say yeah. Won't he do it? He said, hold fast to the profession of our faith and do it without wavering. So first off, you gotta have consistent confession. The second thing, you gotta have concrete confidence. But the third thing, you gotta have contractual constancy. covenant, and it lets me know that I got a contract with the Lord. Some of y'all may not like that word, but I got a covenant with the Lord. And because I got a covenant with the Lord, it just didn't stop for Abraham, but it came up to me because I'm a part of his seed. Do I have a witness here? I have a covenant that is still in effect. The covenant wasn't just from a granddaddy, Abraham, but it's still in effect for me. And the covenant will still be in effect for my children. Somebody say yeah. I feel my help now. The covenant was I will bless those that bless you, and I will curse those that curse you. Do I have a witness here? So if I can stick my chest out, because that's for me to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, that's for me too. That covenant is for me too. So if you bless me, my God is gonna bless you. If you curse me, my God is gonna curse you. Say yeah. Say yeah. Tell your neighbor, that's for me. That's for me too. So what I want to tell you, I'm the wrong one to mess with. Do I have a witness here? Look at somebody and say, I'm the wrong one to mess with. So what I need you to do, send the devil, send him a fax, send the devil, send him an email, send the devil, send him a text message and say, devil, I'm the wrong one to mess with. Say yeah. Say yeah. I'm the wrong one to mess with because I'm an heir and a joint heir. I was purchased by God. I was born in the Spirit. I was washed. I was washed in His blood. Say yeah. Say yeah. Because He who promised is faithful. The Greek word interpretation for promise is trustworthy. Do I have a witness here? To the old Baptist folk, the old Baptist preacher used to stand up. He would say something like this. Theologians has asked the question, can God be trusted? Do I have a witness here? Well, I believe a good question deserves a good answer. Do I have a witness here? Can God be trusted? I want somebody to know that God can be trusted. So let me see here if I can go and find somebody that can testify that God can be trusted. Come here, Daniel. Can God be trusted? Well, let me tell you, I was the only one in the city that night that got a good rest after I was thrown in the lion's den. They thought they was gonna get me, but I'm the only one got some good rest because God came down and shut up the lion's mouth. Do I have a witness here? And I crawled up on one and laid my head and I got to some good sleep. So you ask the question, can God be trusted? Yeah.